This is Gregory's Girl, our 50-foot narrowboat home, and this is our crew. And together we're trying to explore the entire UK canal network.
We spent half of last summer on the west end of the River Thames and we absolutely loved it, travelling from the source all the way at Lechlade.
Through Oxford.
And all the way down to Reading, where we hid away on the K&A for winter.
But this summer we're back out on the river, ready to tackle the East End and heading straight for the centre of London.
In the previous episode, we raced along the Henley Regatta racecourse, and now it's time to try and find a mooring.
But it's looking like that's not going to be as easy as we think.
There's lots of boats along here. We're going to try and aim to get in here and read that tiny green sign to see what the situation is. That is a major downside of the Thames.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to have to turn around because I think there is a little bit of a flow.
This is how ridiculously small the signs are. And wait, let me just zoom out. So you're supposed to be able to read that from here.
Even when you're right up against it, you still can't see it. The text is tiny. But I think it says that it costs £10 a night, which is so expensive.
Is he drying his feathers in the sun?
About 4 o'clock now. We've been going for quite some time and all we wanted to do was pop out the other side of Henley and find a wild mooring, but everywhere along this whole stretch of the Thames is private land. Tiny little green no mooring signs in the bushes.
It's a lot worse this half than it was the last half that we did before we went on the K&A, so it's quite annoying to be honest. I hope it's not like this all the way to London, but then again, it's London.
We're getting closer and closer to the centre, so it's bound to be a bit like this.
We can't move every day because of Wes's work, so we've got no choice but to pay like £20, £30. It's crazy.
We just can't afford it. Still looking for a mooring. A small sign Amy's trying to read.
We just tried to moor up, we turned the boat round, took loads of effort, I was about to pop off, and this tiny little white boat pulls up and says, oh, I've reserved that spot. And all they'd done is just put their pin on the ground and reserved it, gone out swimming for the day and then come back. The moorings are really starting to bother us. There's just literally nowhere to moor. We wanted to moor up about 3 hours ago now.
Having to go through one more lock in the quest to find a mooring.
We're going to try and moor on this field here. Hopefully these moorings are okay.
Hopefully we can get in. Here we go. You still have to pay here somehow, some amount of money. We're running out of options now.
It's £10 a night again, so if Wes got any chance of working, we'd have to pay £50 a week. We wanted to spend quite a lot of time on the Thames on this bit because we've got until the 23rd of June. It's only the 4th today.
Well, we're moored. We're going to have to cough up a tenner, at least for tonight, and then figure out what to do as soon as I finish work tomorrow. The internet's not great, but it'll have to do. We don't like to moan loads, but it really does spoil this section of the Thames because cruising on it is absolutely incredible. It's so beautiful, but just the fact that you can't moor anywhere, there's no wild moorings, nothing like that we've done on the other sections of the Thames. It's really frustrating because it basically means if you can't afford it, you can't enjoy the Thames.
So, our moods are quite low. We're upset, but it's still sunny. There's only one thing for it. I don't know if any of you can guess what's in this box. It's Condor 3000! Wes is inside trying to shake off his bad mood. And I am forcing him to go in Condor 3000 because I just know you can't be miserable in Condor 3000. So we're gonna get him out. A lot of you loved the last time we played around in Condor. We'll link the video here. It was so much fun. There's a lot of bigger boats around than last year. We've got to take him out for a spin, haven't we? He's starting to emerge. Condor 3000 is ready to go. It has got, though, a blister on the front. Seems okay. Here he is, we've got everything ready to go. Do 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 do. In he goes, Condor.
He's smaller than I remember.
What? I thought he was bigger than I remember.
Oh, brilliant.
He went down lower than I remember.
Easy.
Maybe there's no spiders. Crocs are coming off. Easy.
Hold on.
Get the Crocs.
I've got a bottle in my back. Crocs secured.
It's Condor time.
Technically, Condor's very naughty because anything that floats on the Thames requires its own licence.
But they've had enough money from us, so they're not having a licence for an inflatable dinghy.
These people think they can contain someone like Condor, confine them to laws, and they don't know who they're messing with. Where are we going?
Don't know where the flow takes us, I guess. Already nearly crashed.
Got a bit close to that one.
Oh, where's we're gonna?
Hey mate.
Where's?
It's a big boat. Especially with this big bubble. Quick, go, 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 wait.
I'm trying.
Uh-oh. It's all stingy in there. Yeah, that's you. Sort of pushed us back towards the big boat.
Here. I think canoe style is easier.
Yeah. There we go. Canoe style works best.
You're just splashing me.
It's hard. Is it just me or are we actually going really quick?
Are we going to be able to fight against the current?
I think we're going down the stream, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh no.
We'll float all the way to Teddington.
Then we have to pay for moorings.
We're just floating now.
Do you feel better?
Yeah.
Condor makes everything better. We love you, Condor. Little baby ducks incoming.
Hello, please can I be your friend? I've never been this close to an LBD.
Hello. Bye, Mama. Oh no. Get me out!
Sorry.
We ended up getting stuck in this tree because we don't know whether this is going to be a free mooring or not. It seems too good to be true, but then again, like, why wouldn't it be? I say we just risk it, and if they say, oh, you can't moor there, we just move back to there. What do you think?
I just want to be able to moor up. Turns out going upstream is harder, we were correct. Hey mate. I don't think that's going to work.
Are we moving?
Yeah, that's not worked.
We took the Crocs off, so we can't even get out of the wall.
Flow is stronger than we thought. It's really tiring.
You're making it rock loose.
We're nearly there.
Row into the sunset. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad.
We're nowhere near. The good news is you've come quite far.
What, we were almost there.
No, don't lose the progress. You're letting us float.
That's it.
No.
Going down the weir.
You could do this.
My arms are knackered.
Here she is. GG.
We've made it, and now Amy's going to quickly just hop out. Condor. Go.
2, 3.
Oh, she's out. Amy. Help me.
Bye.
I'm off down the weir. See ya. Oh. Oh. That's a stretch.
He's on.
And I'm out.
Well done for bringing us back against the current.
That was knackering. So it's 8 o'clock in the evening and time for a little cruise. Here we go.
I think we found a free mooring, but we don't actually know. We think that this farmer's land ends where there's a gate, and past that is like the council public footpath. If we get told off and we get asked to move, fine. But they're probably not going to do that tonight, and then at least we've got tomorrow.
We are just trying to play by the rules.
We're going to risk it for a biscuit. Condor's back out. Although we're not going to keep him out all summer because last time I think we towed him a bit much and he got a blister. This is where we're aiming for. Time for turning.
Well, that didn't go to plan. I'm in a shrub now. Condor's now in the way. Come on, Condor. This is proving difficult. Here we go.
Go steady.
Oh, steady. Right, now what? Go on then. Yeah. Nice. This is the finished mooring. We're half in a bush. No solar at all. But might work.
We're thinking, because there's this, that it's like council land. I don't know them. There's literally no signs. Nothing. So we'll see how it goes. That's the Environment Agency River Inspector. They didn't shout at us.
I wondered how they inspected it.
We've been in this spot now for 2 nights.
This will be our 3rd night tonight.
So far so good. The river inspector's on patrol. Condor is unlicensed. Condor, hide in the trees! He's a rebel.
I want to get moved on.
Luckily we're laying low in the bushes.
They'll never see us in the trees.
So it's a Wednesday lunch break. We are going to move on tonight. And this year we're packing Condor up every time we move because he creates so much drag and he nearly popped last year. So we're going to go out for one last rowing him for this time. And don't worry, I'm sure he'll be back this summer. The water's so clear here, you can see the bottom of the boat. So cool.
Just a quick spoder check. Hope there weren't any though, because then they'd go in the water and drown. Hold! And she's in. It's like the beach picnics on below deck.
I'm going out!
We got everything?
Yeah. Yay!
We're in! Wait.
The plan is this time to row upstream, upriver quite a lot, and then the flow can naturally bring us back as we eat our lunch, is the plan. Oh, it's so nice. I do love Condor so much.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's a cool, nicely painted hatch.
wow, it blends in so well.
Wonder who painted that?
Been under that tree all week so far that I've sort of forgotten that the weather's actually quite warm. So I've come out in joggers, a jumper and a hat, but it's actually quite nice. Needless to say, we have had no solar.
There's 3 boats about to come past us.
Just trying to have our little lunch. Rudely interrupted. This is Condor's water. They're pretty decent weight.
Here we go. Oh my god, they're actually really close.
That's really fun. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's quite big.
Oh my god, this one's gonna be massive. I'm scared. Oh my god. Right, can we eat our pasta now? Cheers!
It's falling all in the boat.
They've been there for so long now. Cause suddenly I think of tomorrow. Yeah.
Hold on to your pasta.
Hello. Hiya. They were all saying how jealous they were of us just chilling eating pasta.
But since you came around,
I've dipped your toes in this. It's really nice.
That's freezing.
It's nice though, isn't it?
Fresh.
It's fresh.
Yeah, 'cause I cannot fake it. No matter how I feel. Yeah.
Oh my god. How do we get back? No!
This is our second set of oars. I can't believe that.
This is all we've got. Yeah. Come on.
Really?
You call yourself a rower? Give it.
Come on, because I've got to get back to work. Why were you late? Oh, you're never going to believe this.
Quite good for a fast action.
It's getting me quite wet though. Are we going anywhere?
Yeah. Actually, I do really well.
I reckon a bit of duct tape there and that's sorted. You can't take Condor down that easily.
Don't let me in the trees.
I can't control it.
Go.
Go forward.
What do you mean forward?
This way. No. Get in the trees.
There's a spider.
Spider, not now.
Just grab.
I can't. How long do you think my arms are? Every time I grab it, go away. No, this is the wrong way. This way. Let's go.
Grab. Grab,
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
Easy.
No sweat.
One of the oars snapped.
While we were out at sea.
But that was fun. Ooh. Bye, Condor.
Right, better get back to work. Work's done. Time to cruise.
And we're off.
That was such a good spot. You don't get any solar, but other than that, it was pretty perfect. So we don't normally move midweek, but it is a Wednesday after work.
Well, we're moving up a little bit today, just one lock to get to Marlow because it's a really nice town. We still got to go a little bit fast to get to London for the 23rd, so that's why we're doing a midweek cruise. Narrowboats are actually like a minority on River Thames. There's hardly any of them compared to how many like river cruises there are and like yachts. So it's really nice when you see another narrowboat. You're like, oh!
Marlow, and there are some free moorings here, but it's quite full. There's a little gap, but I don't know if we'll fit. Just going to see if we can maybe squeeze in or ask someone to budge up a little bit. Well, we failed to moor there. There were some 24-hour free moorings. The other ones were £17, but there wasn't any room anyway.
And there was one of those big fancy yacht boats, and it was taking up 2 spaces. There was about 40 foot one side and about 30 foot the other. And they were outside on the roof, so I just said, oh, do you mind just walking it back a little bit so we could fit, or even walk it forward and then we'll fit behind you? And she was just like, no. And they were just really rude.
Literally like that.
Like that, absolutely no. And then we heard them mutter under the breath something about narrowboats. Some of the big fancy yacht boats hate us narrowboats, and that's the only reason she wouldn't help us.
Yeah. So that's our one chance at mooring in Marlow gone, which is a real shame because we did want to. There's lots of things there, but we can't.
Like, I'm enjoying the Thames as in like the scenery, the water, the boat, the cruising, the people around here, most of them. It's just not the same friendly atmosphere you get on the canals. We just feel very judged sometimes.
Our options now are either we go all the way back to our mooring that we've just left. But as Amy said, we do need to make some progress. So that doesn't really feel like much of an option. Or we can turn around again, even though we've basically been going up and down past those moorings to see where we can fit. We can turn round and we can go, just carry on that way and just hope to find a mooring.
I think that might be Ricky Gervais's house.
That's a lot of house. It was absolutely seething on the bow. I am too, to be fair. It was a really annoying thing to happen. Don't know how long we're going to be cruising for now.
Probably not a mooring, but we're just going to moor here because there's nowhere else and there's no signs.
I
So
don't understand.
our new tactic is moor there, and if we get told off we just move because we can't be bothered anymore.
No idea if we can moor here.
Too good to be true because it's like a perfect little bank, but there's literally no signs.
There is a public park there as well, and those are moorings, but they've got mooring closed signs all over it, even though there's still a boat on it. Mooring on the Thames definitely brings you closer to nature.
Joke's on them, we've got our own private mooring now.
With pretty flowers and some steps.
We might get told off, but oh well.
Enjoy your rubbish metal bit. This is where the other moorings are. There's an Environment Agency sign saying that the moorings are closed, but it's the same sort of setup as the bit we're moored on, so we think it's fine. This is an Environment Agency sign, so as long as we don't steal fish, put them in Petri dishes, or stab them with mooring pins, we should be alright. We're having a wander into Marlow town centre, because to be honest we don't know how long we're going to be here, because we might get kicked off in the morning. It's really pretty though.
It's 7 o'clock, so most things are shut, but just having a little stroll.
One thing Marlow has got.
Little!
I didn't expect that, but I'm very happy about it. Well, the boat's still there. Back in our private mooring. It's good, isn't it? We've got our own little terrace. You just have to do a bit of a jump.
Thought Dupes would enjoy this field too. It's nice and quiet and there's no dogs.
Just a little evening run around.
Who is it? They're both pretty happy, aren't they? What are you both doing?
Yeah.
Having a clean, having a bath.
Well, it was a little bit rough cruising, but we've had a nice evening, I think. Ideally, we'll stay here for a couple of nights. We'll see how it goes, and the next time we speak to you, we'll either be having a nice time or being kicked off our mooring.
So make sure to subscribe so you find out what happens. And thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed.
Big love to the Chip Pals on Patreon and for the bags of chips as always.
And see you next time.